They play tennis all afternoon. The Colosseum in Rome is the largest amphitheater ever built. He does not like spicy food. I check my emails on my phone. We enjoy playing football and our classmates also enjoy it. What a great idea! I love pizza and my sister does too. They go to school on their bikes. It can be a noisy neighborhood. The big house is more expensive than the small one. I called my friend on the phone. He reminded himself to go grocery shopping. He cut himself while shaving. It may be sunny tomorrow. He wrote a poem for his class. Breathtaking. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Do you know the woman who works at the bank? The soup is too salty to eat. He wished he hadn't eaten so much junk food. We are aware of its importance. My sister called me this morning. I wish he could speak more than one language. They can play the guitar, so can we. We had visited that museum on our previous trip to the city. The computer he uses for work is old. If it snowed, we would have a snowball fight. Black coffee is stronger than white. Do you know the girl we met at the party? They may not be available for the meeting. She likes to dance in her spare time. If you need help, I'll be there for you. How incredible! They are playing chess in the park. Her hair was long but cut it short. The students studied hard for the exam, so they prepared well. They believe in karma. I can speak Spanish fluently, he told me. My family goes shopping every Saturday. As soon as we put on our swimsuits, we can go swimming. Students are studying for the exam. It can be a long journey. The music is too loud for me to concentrate. He didn't come to the party because he was sick. He has to study for the exam. I woke up and found myself in another country. If you practice every day, you will improve your skills. If he had a dog, he would take him for a walk. He plays the piano every day. The bus has been waiting for half an hour. The package was carefully opened. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake. He would quit his job if he won the lottery. How comfortable. He will start his new job next month. The blue car is more expensive than the green one. He could have won the competition. How beautiful. He listens to music while cleaning the house. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. The book was borrowed from the library. The dog is chasing its tail in the backyard. He has finished reading the book. My brother plays basketball. You appreciate the little things. I take pictures with my camera. If I don't catch the next bus, I'll be late. Working on a new project in the office. What a delicious pizza. They take the train to go to work. I used to be afraid of spiders, but not anymore. I've never been to Paris, he said. I cooked a delicious dinner. We found ourselves lost in the city. She danced at the party. I was waiting for the train at the station. I have enough money to buy a new laptop. I am very pleased. I may visit my grandmother this weekend. When the oven beeps, the food is ready. How wonderful. The black shirt is more stylish than the gray one. We watched movies all day. Have they visited their grandparents recently? We were watching a movie in the cinema. He is reading a book while drinking tea. He can run fast. I always make a list when I go shopping. The cake my mom made is delicious. He likes to paint. We sang karaoke at the party. We'll have dinner after the movie is over. He will call you later. I am currently reading a book. She is shopping for new clothes. The kid with the red hat is my nephew. A wagging dog is happy. The piano is the hardest instrument to learn. Can repair electrical appliances. They prefer the coast to the mountains. We trust our instincts. Did you finish your homework before going out to play? They went for a walk in the mountains. He has to take his kids to school every morning. The problem was fixed by the technician. We need to look after ourselves. It belongs to the government. He had never seen such a beautiful sunset before. The book is more interesting than the movie. They like to eat ice cream in summer. If I don't set an alarm, I'll sleep too much. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the bus. Could you pass me the salt, please? He talks to himself when he's nervous. He doesn't like horror movies, and neither do I. I have traveled to Japan and my cousins have also traveled there. We love playing board games and our friends love them too. We have to water the plants. What a great day. The book I bought is really interesting. They play tennis all afternoon. I am very impressed. You should drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. We played cards with our neighbors. What a beautiful day. Can you lend me some money? I don't have enough food for lunch. They're not going on vacation, are they? They visited their relatives at the weekend. They may have made a reservation in advance. They are playing basketball in the park. He told me, I like to swim. He looks nervous. He studied English for 2 years. I often visit my elders. Where is the train station? Asked. I cooked a delicious dinner. Can draw beautiful pictures. If he works hard, he will pass the exam. They've been talking on the phone for a while. We're getting a new car next month. If it's warm outside, we go to the beach. We have been waiting for the bus for a long time. My sister is the tallest person in our family. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. By the time I got to the station, the train had already left. Lions are the strongest animals in the jungle. My father works late tonight. He worked hard all day. He was reading a book on the sofa. I can finish the book by tomorrow. He always arrives on time. Black shoes are more stylish than brown ones. The concert was watched by a large audience. Can you help me? Asked. They do not like spicy food. I have never had such delicious food before that restaurant. Do you like chocolate? Asked. He has to finish his project before the deadline. If you eat too much junk food, you can gain weight. He caught himself daydreaming during class. He plays the piano for his friends. He needs to fix the leaky faucet. He forgot to bring his homework. It's live. He used to live in a different country. Will you meet me at the cafe? The cake my grandmother made is my favorite. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. They have finished their homework. The boy whose bike was stolen reported the situation to the police. Sarah can play the piano and her brother can also play the piano. It can be a noisy neighborhood. I study English every day. They don't like spicy food, and neither do we. Working on a new project in the office. The book is incorrectly placed on the shelf. You remember your name. They swam in the sea on vacation. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. He will call you later. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. He'll get angry if you don't apologize. He locked himself in his room. He will visit his grandparents during the holidays. If they invite us, we should bring a gift. He wrote a poem. I may visit my grandmother this weekend. When the clock strikes midnight, it is New Year's Eve. We will have a meeting in the afternoon. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. Do you know the girl who won the singing contest? I cannot believe my eyes. He didn't buy new shoes, did he? If he finishes his work, he will come to the party. He doesn't drink coffee. You should be more patient with others. I've never experienced such a situation before. He may forget to bring his umbrella. He has already eaten his lunch. He bought himself a present for his birthday. He has to pay his bills by the end of the month. He can speak French, and his brother can too. He worked hard all day. You look tired today. He opened the window to let fresh air in. I won't be able to go on vacation this year. The students were studying for their exams. He listens to music in his spare time. We couldn't find the correct address. We should practice English every day. Will they join us for the game? He had never seen such a beautiful sunset before. If it rains, take an umbrella. I need your help. You like chocolate, don't you? Will you buy me a new book? They just finished their exams. Can you lend me some money? Asked. He takes a shower before going to bed. My family goes shopping every Saturday. They criticized themselves for poor performance. I want to go shopping and my friends want to go too. I'll finish cooking dinner soon. We have sufficient resources to complete the project. How wonderful! He did not study well enough for the exam and failed. She likes to dance in her spare time. I wish I didn't have to work on the weekends. Mary is the nicest person I know. If they won the match, they would celebrate. I'm tired, he said. They must be tired after such a long journey. I understand your point of view. I have to call my parents and let them know I'm going to be late. Did you see my keys? Asked. What a strong team. He won't lend you his laptop, will he? She is shopping for new clothes. Does he play the piano? We should book the tickets in advance, right? The cat is chasing the mouse. She was cleaning the kitchen after dinner. We have to do laundry. I've been studying math for hours. We can have a picnic in the park. Birds sing in the trees. They had already visited that museum, so they went to a different museum. We're throwing a party on Saturday. He said to me, I can't come to the party. He managed to catch the early train. She is more talkative than her sister. I loved watching cartoons as a kid. He can easily remember people's names. What a great movie. They like to play basketball. When he saves enough money, he will buy a new computer. My father is the strongest man I have ever seen in my life. If I don't set an alarm, I'll sleep too much. I can jog in the morning. I love pizza and my sister does too. He won't come to the party if he doesn't know anyone. He had finished his presentation by the time the customers arrived. This is the most interesting book I've ever read. If I had more free time, I would learn to cook. They may disagree with your decision. We clean the house on the weekend. We can buy food if we go to the supermarket. Too far to walk. We should take a taxi. The book was recommended by a friend. We will be able to visit the museum tomorrow. I wish I could fly like a bird. He has to attend a business meeting in the morning. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. The hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. The chef is preparing a delicious meal. The restaurant will close at midnight. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. If I had a time machine, I would visit dinosaurs. The game was played by children. I want to have pizza for dinner. If he worked, he would pass the exam. They may need your help. I wish he could speak more than one language. I'll call you when I get to the station. We can buy food if we go to the supermarket. The cat groomed himself. Did you play video games all evening? I was learning to play the guitar. The house was decorated for the party. He learned to play the piano. They like to play basketball. My sister called me this morning. He reads the newspaper every morning. They were watching movies in the cinema. He is writing a letter to his best friend. We have to go now, right? I'm proud. More talented than her sister. We're watching a documentary about wildlife. We played cards with our neighbors. I helped my mother while cooking. They didn't visit their grandparents, did they? He was late for work. He has too few friends to invite to his party. Should we study for the exam? Heartwarming. The baby looks happy. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. I was riding my bike in the park. I can play basketball well. He studied Spanish for 3 years. I enjoy playing tennis and my sister likes it too. He can swim, his sister can swim too. When I'm hungry, I make myself a sandwich. We'll have a barbecue in the backyard. He likes to watch TV programs. I will do the grocery shopping on the way home. Appreciates good music. Apples are larger than cherries. He was able to lift the heavy box. When he saves enough money, he will buy a new car. They will go on a journey next summer. We are watching a movie in the cinema. I've been messing with my computer since morning. I want to go to the park. My friends want to go there too. What a talented musician. The house was built in 1920. My family loves hiking and so do I. If I see him, I will forward the message to him. My computer is very fast. You look like your sister. The letter was delivered to the wrong address. They were having a picnic in the park. This book is more interesting than that. The package was shipped yesterday. The boy standing there is my cousin. Black coffee is stronger than white. My new job is better than the old one. They have already booked their flight. She has been working as a teacher since last month. They may disagree with your decision. If you eat too much, you may feel sick. I teach children English. The cat sleeps a lot. You can have dessert if you eat all your vegetables. They can play the guitar, so can we. The restaurant we always go to has great pizza. We can't go there, can we? Could you please drop me off at the airport? Can you fix the broken chair? I understand the situation. Why did you leave early? Asked. I bought a new phone last week. Mathematics is more difficult than English. I used to study French, but now I'm learning Spanish. We'll have dinner after the movie is over. They bought a new car. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. The concert starts at 9 o'clock. The cat groomed himself. This is the most challenging puzzle I've ever solved. The food was cooked by the chef. Her apartment is nicer than hers. You have to take care of yourself first. We entertained ourselves with board games. Appreciates good music. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. He ate too much pizza and felt full. Appreciates good music. It can be a long journey. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. I have been studying English for 2 years. Can you lend me some money? He always wears a hat. I found my lost keys. If he worked, he would pass the exam. They didn't see that movie, did they? I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. Do you speak French? What a beautiful garden. The boy whose bike was stolen is crying. We blamed ourselves for the misunderstanding. The girl in the red dress is my sister. Did you see a shooting star before that night? They visited the museum on Sunday. As soon as we finish cooking dinner, we will watch a movie. He's not coming to the meeting, and neither am I. We've been driving for hours. Could you please turn off the lights before you go? They can't speak Spanish, can they? She has been working as a teacher since last month. We've been friends since high school. The blue jay is the most colorful bird in North America. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. I was studying for the exam all day. Can you speak French? I was studying for the exam all day.